How do I do it?
How do you do that thing you do?
I don't know. I'm trying to do it, but it's not working.
But it's not working?
Because I go as I much through. Do
Okay.
that thing you do.
The Oneaters?
Beans and disease to you too. I don't know. I got nothing to that, really. Sorry, everything went crazy. We have an extra person tonight, and then it went all over the place.
I blame the tamales. He couldn't resist their call.
Speaking of which, we have a tamale emote that is currently trying to get approved by Twitch because apparently it's going to take them a while for a tamale emote to get approved. I also made a lewd emote, so we'll see how that one goes. Because, you know.
Did you?
No. It just says the word lewd.
Oh.
I didn't make it like lewd. I just made it like the word lewd in fun letters.
No.
For some weird tamale lewd. There were very weird possibilities popping up.
It's like an animated emote where like the sauce like plops on it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like drips out a little bit.
Lewd tamales, indeed.
We can start an OnlyFans for the tamales.
Yes.
No, what about the mace mollies?
Yeah,
Yep.
no.
That's true.
An actual OnlyFans that was nothing but like artistic pictures of tamales would probably do well.
Yeah. It actually probably
One
would.
of these days, we're gonna have to try a couple of these ideas just to see if we can make some extra money.
We could do pinup pictures of the tamales.
Yes.
Well,
There you go.
There's a huge subreddit called it's /r stop girl, and it's just this chick is yelling stop at the camera in a football game, and literally every single post is just that post. That video.
I don't even know. I don't know, y'all. But hello and welcome to this week's episode of Angel City Stories, where we play Identico, a cyberpunk role-playing game for all you beautiful people out there. My name is Mallo. I am your game master, and I would like to start by introducing our very full table tonight. This is the first time that well, I'll just go through it. Fuck it. Hang on. We'll just start. Because to my okay, so see, I can't use my usual intro now. So to my immediate right,
No.
they are the trickster god Loki of our hearts. It's Cassie playing Catassie.
I wish that I had rubbed ketchup in my eyes in December, but I guess hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, indeed.
Boo, bud.
No.
We
Finish
can see
that
what
hype
today's
train.
going.
Finish that hype train, Twitch, because that deserves the last 6% that is needed right there. Get it in. Also to my direct right, he is our resident Wolverine. It's Alex playing Titus Houston.
I'm trying to figure out how to make this hype train thingy work, but my computer's just like, no.
Just donate
not
some
smart
bits,
today.
do a thing, do a sub, give some shit. I don't know. That's how we
Not only
do.
is the old man in the game, he's an old man in real life too.
I was here for that comment.
Apparently.
Old man don't
Jesus
know
Christ.
how own channel work.
Old man yells at computer.
Hey, I resembled that remark.
Okay, we got this.
Hey, look at
Got us over
that.
this.
Hey.
Did it. Good
Thank you,
job,
Tip.
Yeah.
To the right of my right, she is our Black Widow. It's the Wildling playing Eve.
Black Widow, huh?
Yeah, it's a Scarlett Johansson type kind of thing, I guess, you know?
Oh, I mean, you know, I'm flattered. I'm honored.
Okay.
I'm honored.
Does that mean biting's on the table?
Ooh.
I can neither confirm nor deny what is on the table.
I meant as a weapon.
I have rules for that.
I mean, you could probably, you know what? Can we get like some vampire fangs made out of like some weird titanium alloy from Hades?
Yeah, no, we do.
That would be awesome. And can like it have, I don't know, some ridiculous, powerful something coming out of the veins? so
Why
that I
not?
can
I think we can
inject
make it
into
work.
Somebody.
Don't worry.
I'm
I think we
so
can make
down
that
for
work.
it. My outfit's ridiculous right now. I just love it. live and in the game. It's great.
Oh, goodness. All right. To the right of my right, joining us for the first time since the original podcast. He's our version of Deadpool breaking the fourth wall. No, he's not. He's our version of Drax. I'm amending that. He's our version of Drax. It's Lance playing Blizz.
If I stand still long enough, you won't be able to see me.
The way that you have been in the entire pre-show, you have been looking at one part. Not even at the camera, you've just been looking at the screen, and you've been stock still half the time when we've been getting hyped before this. So
See, he didn't actually disconnect earlier. We just couldn't see him
we just
anymore.
couldn't see him. Yeah, exactly. Well, fine. To the right of my right, he's gonna break the fourth wall and tell everybody what happens behind the scenes because he's our Deadpool, and it's Joe playing Muffins and Grifter.
I don't really have a witty catchphrase this time, but I do want to point out that as good as Pete is at zooming, I can only picture him just sitting at home offline one day just practicing it.
He's a professional. He's a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, when I say something that I find funny to Wild, I run forward to her to manually zoom.
No, this makes me feel sad for the podcast people not being able to see these primo zoom cuts.
I'll edit that and I'll edit that. I forgot to hit the little clip button, but I'll edit that and put it out on Twitters for everybody, so they can have their own.
Can we get a telescoping Gator Pete supercut?
Yeah, no, I think we can do it. We can do it. Speaking of, to the right of my right, he's our version of Captain America. He's Dumpy Chris Evans. It's Pete playing Buddy Boy.
Hindsight's 2020.
That's canonical because that was his Twitter handle for a while. There you go. We have long-term booking on this show sometimes when I can remember to write it down.
Better than knock off PewDiePie.
We're just gonna go through them all tonight. I see is what happening.
You're welcome, Peter.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's all good.
Appreciate
Wait, if
it.
that makes him PewDiePie, do we have to give Alex some like gray in his hair and then he could be Jacksepticeye?
Yeah.
Okay. Because the top row right now on my screen at least is looking primo YouTuber right now.
I mean, there's functionally no difference between Hispanic people and Irish people. So.
Wow. Okay. 2-7.
Wait a minute.
He couldn't even say that with a straight face.
Wait a minute. So as a Hispanic Irish person,
Right?
You're just
I'm
part of one
confused
thing.
now.
You're just monoculture now.
The opinions of
Okay.
Muffin, the opinions of Muffin and Joe do not represent those of Identico or Humanoid Games LLC.
You realize I've said something along those lines basically every stream. Last week I called people from the Netherlands swamp Germans.
You didn't need to repeat it again on stream.
Right?
Which now that I'm playing Valheim, it seems especially rude.
Right? Goodness. All right. Well, that derailed everything. That hype train just went right off the rails thanks to Joe.
You're welcome.
You're
Add
welcome.
one to the tangent counter.
What's Valheim? It's that thing that has taken up all of our time in between streams.
Tell me, chat.
yeah.
What's Valheim?
What is Valheim? All right. Quick bit of announcements. If this is your first time watching the show, I apologize profusely for some of people, but others, thank you. Welcome in. We appreciate it. We appreciate you being here with us tonight. You can find out more about the game that we are playing, the game world that we inhabit and everything like that by going to playidentico.com. It is actually where you can get a copy of the core rulebook like this. It's pretty. We designed it. It's nice and thick, like my thighs, and organic, I think, kind of, maybe. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah.
Only made with free range trees.
Yes, only made with free range trees. But it's a fantastic book. It has everything you need to play the game in it. So check it out there. You can also find merch. You can find pins, stickers, t-shirts, like the one that I am wearing. I can't show it off. Like the one that I'm wearing right here. And many things more there as well. All of that goes to help us fund the show and have a little bit of fun at the same time. So if you are on YouTube or listening to us in podcast format, please like, subscribe, hit the little bell, know when the notifications and all that good stuff happen. Give us reviews, help us out there, find frienders to help us, grow the channel a little bit. Every little bit helps. Every little bit of word of mouth is great. And all, we would not be here if it wasn't for all of you fine folks. So thank you. And anything you can do to help us just takes 5 seconds. Just hit the little thing. Just hit the little thing. That's all.
And you can never have too many frienders blowing up news stations for no reason.
Yeah, and if you haven't listened... Fictionally, first off. Secondly... Allegedly. Thirdly, if you're not familiar with where we're at in the show, you can actually find the entire series on YouTube in its own playlist, and it's right there for you, so you can see the hijinks happen in real time. So okay, so I'm gonna recap last session for everybody who's just joining us. The team is on the trail to find out who blew up their dorm room, or at least 4/6 of the team dorm room. It just so happens they were also targeting Bunny Boy's girlfriend, Sarah Jane, who we are learned is actually the daughter of an organized crime syndicate, who the team has now called Daddy Z, Zaddy. His actual name is Zydarian, but I don't think you'll ever hear that outside of my recaps, because I don't think anybody calls him that anymore. Together, the team schemed to go break into a half-finished benevolent headquarters downtown. And Titus had the brilliant plan to rally the workers of that construction site and arm them in a workers' strike that has now turned into a workers' riot. So as the crowd and the crew has arrived, Titus is using his new connections with Daddy Z and has waged
it's a workers' revolt.
It's a workers' revolt, war, fight, I don't know. While that gigantic distraction was going on, Eve and Catassie snuck off to actually steal the van of the mobile command center that Benevolent was using to fight back against the riot. And they have driven that off to some other place in Angel City, while Catassie tries to break into Benevolent servers and try to find out all the information that she can. And I believe that is where we will pick up, because there is a large crowd that is still gathered around. There are people screaming anywhere and everywhere. There are people that are throwing back canisters of tear gas, and there's general chaos happening all around. And as we pick up this, we see a man in a kilt. It's a very clean kilt with a bulletproof vest and with grenades just lining the vest, and a shotgun slung over his back, with a sort of half-shaven face and a green mohawk, just wandering through the crowd, almost as if in slow motion, like nothing is happening around him. Bunny Boy, you are hanging out with your new British friend that had you by the scruff as you and Titus kind of got back a little bit from both the explosion and the literal dumpster fire that he set at the end of last episode. And as you are starting to kind of run away, another hand starts to kind of grab you, but not like in a menacing sort of way, just more like a comfortable, just kind of over the shoulder, just kind of pat. And Blizz, you have found your best friend in this entire commotion. Looking a little, worse for wear, but not, comparatively, let me just say it that way, because he is dressed to the gills in combat armor, but yet still has his trademark jacket over the top and his custom combat Yeezys on at the bottom as well. Blizz, Bunny Boy, reunited, and it feels so good.
Hey, Bunny, you look good today.
It's you.
Yeah. I don't remember where I've been.
You're looking sort of good yourself, bud.
I'm clean.
What happened? Wait, like sober, or you took a shower?
Somebody washed my clothes.
That doesn't mean you are clean.
My clothes are clean. But I guarantee you I'm not clean.
It's progress, man. It's progress. You don't smell so bad. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. That was rude of me. It's great to see you. Are you here fucking with Benevolent as well?
I heard a party, and you know me and parties.
Yes, I do. Cool.
Thought it would be some fun, and might set off some stuff soon.
Right. What are we next to the gator?
You guys are so Muffins is at the gator, and the gator is several yards away from you all, where Muffins has just been throwing. I believe the last thing that he did was throw a folding table up at a set of riot officers on like the 3rd or 4th floor.
I had moved up.
You did move up a little bit. That is correct. You did move up a little bit. So it's kind of like Pete and Blizz are here. Titus is a little bit further towards the actual building because he had turned the corner right as riot officers had actually come down the stairwell from there. Muffins is between is between Bunny Boy, Blizz, and the gator. And don't forget the taco truck still around at the back of the party.
Now the weaponry, were they in the taco trucks? I don't remember.
No, the weaponry has been distributed because Titus got to work immediately when he got there. And Titus's truck is actually still here, I believe, too, right? Because you think you took that?
It's behind the building in the alley.
Correct.
The building across the street in the alley.
Because that's where he transported all the weaponry that he got from Daddy Z. Borrowed. No, you I believe you told him that it was an advanced loan or something like that, essentially. Like he should not expect that back, right?
Oh, nice.
No.
He said we could keep it.
Yeah, he was not looking for it to return, let's put it that way.
Oh, that's probably a good thing.
Yep. So for those that are actually at the party, I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, all of us?
We're calling this a party now?
Yeah, Catassie and Eve are safe in general terms. But for the rest of you taking on the man, I need you guys to roll initiative.
Well,
Damn, the man saved the empire.
Damn right.
Verson. 14.
Thieves means.
I got a 16.
Blizz with the 16.
Out of 2.
17 for Bunny Boy.
Look at that.
Oh, I'm just gonna go over here and,
I mean, I'm gonna have to have more tables last.
What did you get, Muffins?
Oh, I got a
14.
14. Nope. Okay.
You're not last. I got a 2.
Well, yeah, but you're the old man. We just expect you to go last. Takes time to crank out that walker and get moving. Also, I really like how he's been labeled the old man, even though I believe he's the youngest person in the group.
No, I don't think he is, but he's close.
So I think Blizz is the oldest at 31.
Yes, Blizz is older than Titus. Titus is 27.
Yep.
What a hard 31 years those are, though.
It's called the Keith Richards method. Thank you.
Wow.
I mean, Keith Richards is still around and kicking it.
True.
Like a weathered tree.
I was about to say, what was it?
It's like barnwood.
What was it? I think it was Carlin who said when the nukes all dropped, it would be Keith Richards and a bunch of cockroaches left.
Pretty much just chilling.
I think Ozzy would be there with him.
Well, let's see. Let's test that theory then. Titus, as you round the corner, you see 3 riot guards, and one starts to come at you, but he shoots rubber bullets in your direction. He's going to take 3 shots. Will you please dodge or no?
Yes, I would please judge.
Okay. I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, geez. All 3 hit you.
Do you see this?
That's going to the fuck off bag. That's how tonight has started for you.
So this was the initiative dice.
That's okay.
That's
You've
like what, first roll and we're already firing dice.
Yep.
I rolled a 1, natural 1, so a 2 for initiative and a 2 give me a 4 to dodge. Yeah, I'm chucking dice.
All right, so you take 10 damage to your chest.
Okay. Now I was wearing coveralls over my armor, which is nice. Now, something I thought of for later is: do rubber bullets really affect body armor?
Well, it's impact damage, so that's sort of a thing that we have to think about.
Repeated blunt damage.
Are
Yeah.
you rubber or glue?
Wouldn't it depend on the material that your armor is made out of?
I mean, if we're being realistic, yes, but we'll move on. I just thought about that.
Let's not be that realistic, please.
Nope. I just thought about it.
I'm not even a metagamer. I just wanted to get into the science of it and experiment a little bit.
I think when it comes to rubber bullets for something like that, like the type of armor that you're wearing, you probably just half the damage, right? Because there would be some absorption from that, right? So you would take 5 to your chest, yeah. Then you would take half of 15 to your right leg.
We'll round that up to 8, sure.
And then you're gonna take another 6 that is halved to your chest again.
Yay!
See, really, I was just stress testing your armor when I shot you, so that way you can make improvements.
One of these days, I'm gonna hit you with a golf club. Hot muffins. You.
Can I help facilitate this in any way?
Can you go buy me a golf club?
You guys
Why
are out
don't you
there.
pick the type of club?
Yeah,
I would
9
like-
iron, 5 iron. I don't know anything about golf. Which one's the heavy one? Can somebody DM me?
I
yeah.
would like to say that wouldn't be the first time.
Throw it in
and-
chat.
But it would not be the first time.
Okay, so Bunny Boy, you start hearing screams, and you can you actually let's roll me a perception check. Can you actually see Titus inside the building? Because the building is open, but there is a sort of retaining fence in between you guys.
Set a perception check.
Yes, sir. Let's see if we notice your friend getting hit.
Probably not. I rolled a 9.
Is that plus
I just
anything?
met Blizz again. That's 6 plus the 3.
All right, so we're just primo rolls to get started tonight. I love it. Awesome. All right. So
Failing
yeah.
upward.
Yeah.
I'm proud of both of you.
Thank you.
All right, so
One
you guys
day I'll be president.
don't notice anything could happen in Identico. All right, so you don't notice Titus getting attacked. But the general team is starting to pick up the pace again and starting to run away from the building.
Okay, like my team or like all the
All the
party's
people,
breaking up?
the party's starting to break up. Rave canceled.
Oh, okay. Do I hear anything? Like I missed his screaming, but did I hear like?
I mean, when they fire rubber bullets, it sounds like a crack, right?
I believe it. Yeah. Okay.
It's not like a silenced kind of hit. Like it's still, you know, I mean, it's Gauss in 2099. So, I mean, you still get a little bit of a sound barrier type thing.
Okay. So, Blizz is next to me, right?
Yep.
And it is what time?
Let's see. By this point in time, it's probably about 3:30 in the afternoon. Because
Okay,
remember
so it's
that
time to
your
go get a
combat
snack
rounds
and
only
nap.
last about 6 seconds. So,
All right, it's time to go get a snack.
all right.
Well done. Distracted them. So I'm gonna shout over the Quancom and be like, we need to get out of here. We should probably go.
Okay.
The van's been gotten.
Yep. Van's left.
I'm headed to the gator.
Okay. You start running to the gator. Muffins.
Have I found more things to throw yet? That's what I'm still looking for. Searching for whatever I can find to throw.
Roll me a perception check.
Chunks of concrete. Wrong sheet. Old one. That would be a 12.
Well, you see a few things. You see there is some concrete broken up. You see Blizz standing next to Bunny Boy.
Can I throw Blizz?
You can try.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna pick up, like, if I can find like just a fist-sized chunk of concrete. Like,
Yeah. Well, there's
Like-
there's concrete, and then with a 12, I mean, you could probably find one of the manholes if you want to toss one of those like a frisbee.
yeah, I would definitely want to do that.
All right.
I can't see the cops that fire the rubber bullets at Julius from here, can it?
Not with a 12. No. There's too many people in between.
Okay, well, the fourth floor cops are gonna be my target again.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
That was a 9 to float your boat.
One of them can't get out of the way of the 9.
Yes. How much damage is that?
I'm gonna say it's a D12 plus your strength because it's a manhole. I mean, it's cast fucking iron.
Where's my D12?
Very nice. Very nice.
It's just a
He's like your
Ultimate.
version. I should have said he's like you guys' version of Hulk at the beginning.
Ultimate frisbee golf.
I
You
was
guys
about
like
to say,
shapes?
And now competing in the discus is muffins.
Mecha Hulk.
Mecha Hulk. Yeah.
Michael. That would be math is hard. 12.
To what body part? Actually, I'm just gonna say body because it's a fucking frisbee.
I say it's left leg.
Yeah.
That's what I rolled.
Okay. Oh, it's the left leg? Okay, that's even better. Yeah, let's do that. 13. Nice.
Just sweep the leg from afar.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him in that leg, and you could tell he like you took him off the feet. So.
That probably hurt a lot.
Yep. Okay. Oop. Blizz, you were supposed to actually go right after Bunny. I'm sorry.
How far is Blizz from the cop line?
Like 40, 50 feet. Like the cops are kind of dispersed. Like they broke through the line during the last session, and so there's some that are inside with Titus. There are some that are kind of battling Rico and the group at the front of the building where the like gate line is. And then you just saw a manhole cover fly above you up to the 4th floor.
Well, taking my cue from Muffins, I'm going to move forward far enough that I know I can get a grenade behind the line
Okay.
of cops, and I want to throw a grenade to try to get behind the line.
An exploding grenade?
Uh-huh.
This will be fun.
Blizz is in here for 2 seconds and already escalates the shit out of things.
Hey, it's a party.
He's not wrong. All right, roll me a hit, man.
That is a 15. What would I add to that? Strength?
For that, strength or they're probably agility because you're trying to land it in a certain spot.
So I got an 18.
Well, I rolled a 3, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But, so Titus, I need you to dodge as well.
Are you gonna hit Blizz
See
with a baseball bat or golf club? That's
I don't even need Blizz to shoot me to do that. That would be an 8.
Okay. Roll damage for me, Blizz.
What's the damage
Next.
on that?
It's a grenade, like a standard grenade.
Yeah.
I think if we go to the handy book, I
We're
believe.
now at dice number 4 for the day.
Hey,
Are you
you're
gonna have
wearing.
enough?
At least you're wearing armor.
Do I have enough?
Oh yeah, where's the angry dice pool? Hand grenade is 3d12.
Well, that's 6 on the first one.
Uh-huh.
7 so far,
13.
and then 12.
Okay. Oh my god. Holy shit. All right, so 25 damage, Titus, to your body.
Well, my armor's still there.
Good.
Technically.
Okay.
Hey, Blizz took his cue from Muffins. Muffins was throwing stuff, so Blizz started throwing stuff.
yeah, my things don't.
That's all
explode.
right. Fortunately for you, Titus is probably going to blame the cops, so,
Yep.
you know.
Roll, you want to roll agility to make sure you stay standing up, Titus? Or actually, how much armor did you just lose? That's actually a better question.
Almost all of it.
Okay, yeah, roll
on
me
the
agility
body.
to see if you get from the impact, if you get blown down.
That would be a 16 on my agility check.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You should have rolled that earlier.
You think?
The 2 guards that are there are going to, one is going to come up and without a baton and try to get to you, Titus.
So he's coming with his baton?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to take his baton.
All right.
Yay for extra bonuses. Woohoo! Let's see, that's a pussy.
Too bad. I rolled.
That would be a 28.
I only rolled an 11.
So I just kind of like, whoop, and now I have his baton.
Okay, so you've got a baton.
You have 2 batons. now.
Yeah, I do. I've taken 2 of them,
You can dual wield them.
which is precisely what I'm doing.
He has the power of God and anime on his side now. Are you gonna nail God and anime?
It's a hurt and heal. Yeah. Hey, Blizz, Muffins, and Bunny, give me a perception check.
I'll tell you Blizz is gonna fail it right now. Oh, actually, he got a 20 that time. Natural 20.
What am I rolling for? Sorry.
Perception, please.
14 for me.
12.
Okay. Blizz and Bunny Boy, you catch out of the corner of your eye. Bunny Boy, you catch out of the corner of your eye. Blizz, you automatically just kind of see it. That a thin metallic skeleton comes around the corner on the 4th floor above you all and starts looking down.
Oh, what?
T800.
You believe it is a Rov. It's like Muffins, but a little more skinny. It is carrying a weapon.
Blizz is gonna do the whole thing where he's just pointing at it with his mouth open.
Muffins is just big boned, okay?
Hey, I'm gonna start running faster
Okay.
to the gator. Got things to do.
Yep.
Stuff to live for.
Titus, it's your turn.
How many people are still like, I know you said Rico and his guys are still fighting. Like, how many people are turning tail and how many people are fighting?
Most people are turning tail. Rico's kind of holding people off a little bit, or holding the police off on the line there so people can get away.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose the cop that I just took his baton, is he wearing face armor or just a helmet?
No, he's wearing face armor. Like
Oh.
it plexiglass shield
Yeah,
kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit him in the throat with his own baton.
are okay. He's obviously gonna try to not get hit. Yeah, I don't know how long he's gonna do on that.
That would be a 21.
Yeah, he only rolled an 8. He's in full riot gear, so
He's not doing well. Yay! That would be 7 damage.
okay. You get him a nice good like that, and he staggers back a little bit. You don't get the most clean shot up under it, but you do stagger him back a little bit, so you've got a little bit of distance between you and him. What that does do, though, is give the other officer a cleaner shot on you. And he's going to take it.
I am going to combat roll toward him.
Okay. Oh, those are terrible rolls. Dice. What is it with the dice gods tonight?
I don't know.
I rolled a
got
7 and a 5.
16.
Okay, so your combat
That's
roll.
16.
Your combat roll gets him.
Woohoo!
He's not ready for it.
Coming towards you now.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
but now half of your stamina bar is gone.
Yeah, you're gonna have to run some more to get your stamina up. Catassie and Eve, what are you all wanting to do?
I'm still hacking things, I think. Probably.
When we last left you, you were basically trying to copy databases with Digi.
That's right.
Yep. And Eve was kind of keeping a lookout for you, although you guys are able to kind of freely move around if you want to, because you guys rolled up at a parking garage, essentially a few blocks away from the whole shindig. So that's up to
Are
you
we
all.
going to be safe being there?
Catassie, roll perception check for me.
Do I get to just ask questions and make Catassie roll things tonight?
Just
That's
for this
great.
one. Just for this particular one, because she has the ACPD feed open within the command center. So
The alphabet is very difficult today. 20.
okay. You're starting to see that more and more of these both helicopters and these sort of hover ships are starting to converge on you all's position. Now, you all, I believe, are looking for you're perched up on the top of this parking garage, so you can see them as they're flying by if you want to do anything. And then I believe at the end of last session, you all were looking for a tracker, and you had disabled that, I believe, correct? Okay. So the only thing giving you all away is the benevolence logo on the side of the truck, essentially.
Is there another parking garage nearby? Because we did cut the tracker in that parking garage.
Oh.
And so if anybody was paying attention, they'd be like, hey, this is the parking garage they're in.
You're welcome to drive around and find out.
Cool.
There's several parking garages under buildings, but you don't know if they're secured or not, right? Like they're for apartments and hotels and stuff.
Is it just the word benevolent painted on the side of the van? Like, how tricked out is this? And like,
It's
obvious.
yeah, it's benevolent written in big white letters with a frowny face. Or kind of like a mute face kind of thing. Like, that's their logo.
Oof. Okay.
And it's written in Arial, by the way. It's the most boring font you can have because that's benevolent.
Right. It's very corporate.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see any fruit here. Only tamales, my friend. Only tamales.
Dessert tamales. We can sell them at Catassie's Catassie shop.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
There are dessert tamales. But I was trying to think of whether or not that would be an actual thing. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna tell Catassie to buckle up and ask her, can Catassie look for a parking garage nearby?
You could bust up some GPS, yes. And it could be
Yes.
in your piece, so. Are you just gonna basically speed away?
Oh, wait. Can I look in the back of the van for some tape or like spray paint?
There's no spray paint, but there is like duct tape and a little bit of electrical tape because it is like, you know, it's a command center, so things break, so they gotta work on it.
Do I have enough to cover the logos of Benevolent on the van?
Probably, yeah. If you just made a straight rectangle over it, probably.
Cool, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. All right, so you just have this like silver square or rectangle now where the Benevolent logo used to be.
And I'm gonna write tamales on it.
Not
On
benevolent.
both
Not
sides.
benevolent.
Not benevolent. Not who you think it
Smiley
is.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, tamale smiley face.
Okay.
Maslow's hierarchy delivery service. It's whatever you need it to be.
I need this to be. Can
Nice.
we make this? Can we be business partners?
We had a lot of businesses to start. We got a coffee shop. We got a food truck now.
The barbecue store.
Yeah. Hades knows a guy that could help you with the food truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We know an abuela too.
Yep. That's a callback to our one shot.
Ooh, woo.
We need security for the food truck.
Also true. Yep.
Flying shonkless.
All right. So what else are you gonna do?
So after I duct tape the logo, I'm going to find another parking garage.
Okay.
And post up inside.
All right. I will ask for rolls in a bit when we go through.
Okay.
Bunny boy. Well, at this moment, you guys are just driving away, so you're trying to basically leave a scene of a crime. So, are you? Wait, hold on. Let me ask something very important. Are you driving casually?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I was gonna say, should I do a driving check to see?
No. I'm just asking if Eve was driving casually. If so, that's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you driving casually, Eve?
She did tell me to buckle up, so I feel
that's why I'm asking.
wasn't in the plan.
Listen, I only have a point in driving, okay?
And she is driving it like she stole it.
No. We've
So
already
calmly
turned off the
and
GPS, so I
relax.
to.
Oh, no, you drive it because you actually stole it. Sorry, I get those two confused.
Okay. All right.
Apparently, I'm experienced in stealing vans, according to the chat. So
Yeah,
I would
that's
I would
true.
be driving it in the non-suspicious way.
Nice. All right.
Slowly and with a different license plate.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Can I switch out the license plates?
You have nothing to switch it out with.
We've been
You
in
can
these
license plate.
garages. Is there nobody else parked in these garages? Because otherwise they should call them something else.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use green or whatever color electrician's tape that the license plates letters are made out of, and I'm going to alter some of them so that they don't resemble the actual plates anymore.
All right. I'll give you that. I'll give you that ingenuity check. I like it.
Thank you.
Buddy boy. It's still crazy.
Yes.
You're expeditious
Yeah.
retreating.
Yeah.
From behind, as you and Blizz are starting to kind of, well, we'll see if Blizz starts to come with you, but there are more canisters starting to come your way. Can you roll dodge for me?
Rolling it. Be a 16.
Okay, so one does actually hit you. and you
All
take
right.
1 point of damage.
To what body part?
To your chest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you write down the
Okey-doke.
amount of armor that you have right now?
No, I don't think I didn't look it up.
Yeah, it's I think it's like 70, I think, for the heavy armor.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so does that go in my AP?
Yeah.
I've not worn extra armor before.
No, that increases your AP.
By 70?
Yeah.
Why am I driving away? I can tank this shit. Oh my
I
god.
was wondering. You guys are all like, "Oh, the cops are here. Let's go."
I got things to live for now, old man. I know you've seen like wars and everything and participated in them and stuff, but like, I got
Maybe
life to
started a
live
few.
still.
We want to fight for good things.
If Muffins is to be believed, he's the one that started all the wars.
So -1 and plus 70. Okay.
Hey, Pete,
Yeah.
plus 69.
Yo. Nice.
I didn't even make that up. I rolled a 1. I literally rolled a 1. My rolling continues. Blizz. Blizz. There is a tear gas container that just bounced off of Buddy Boy's armored substrate, basically. And it's now sitting in between you two as he was backing away.
So
Your successful grenade throw went off, but you think you might have hit Titus as well.
I'm going to run over to that can because Blizz is mad that the can hit his best friend and try to crush it with his robot leg.
That just makes it work.
Yep. Roll.
We'll find out.
Roll attack for me. You're standing
If I-
right next to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that would-
I'm bewildered.
That would be 5. If it's plus strength, it would be 7.
You do not crush it. I just lost a die. Oh well. You don't crush it, sadly.
I mean, does chat know that Blizz has a replacement leg that's an actual Rav arm instead of a leg?
They do now. Yeah. He walks with a
Oh
little bit of a
my.
gait. So now Blizz kind of like, he's got like his foot on it and he kind of like rocks back and forth for a second. But he doesn't crush it.
Oh, thank God.
But it's kind of, Blizz, it's kind of like going off and up your kilt now.
Oh, that's gonna burn.
CS to the butthole.
I mean,
Oh, that's not
some of the
good.
stuff that with some of the stuff Blizz has experienced, I mean, it should be a familiar burn.
Oh,
Hey, Muffins,
no.
roll me one more perception check, please.
Maybe this time I'll roll not like butts.
Let's.
Nope. I rolled like butts. 8.
All right. You see Blizz.
So wait, hang on. My math's hard. 9.
So you see Blizz run up to Bunny Boy and try to like step on this CS gas canister, and it just doesn't crush. Like it's not a fucking Coke can. Like he tries to do that kind of stomp on it and it doesn't work. You see several guards still up at the top, and I believe now you should be able to see the Rav that has stepped out. It's holding a Gauss rifle.
Is it pointing it or just standing there?
I think it's trying to look menacing, but with a 9, you don't know.
Well, I'm still gonna not be the ringleader because pretty certain as soon as I start firing a minigun at the cops and or a 20mm, I'm gonna become very much a focus of their attention.
Okay. So you let the squishies be the fucking...
Oh yeah, that's how I roll. Also, I'm gonna take note of Blizz's presence because I don't think anyone told me that he was here, and I'm gonna use a minor action to feel regret that he's around.
Wait, you're gonna use a minor action to feel what?
Regret
Oh, okay. All right.
that he's around. And can I can see that, Buddy Boy, you're still trying to make it to your gator, aren't you?
Yeah, they're kind of walking that way.
They haven't made it there yet.
Yeah, Bunny Boy's going a bit slower because he's got like 5 layers of armor on right now. It's like the Michelin Man with a puffy jacket.
Woo! So I'm gonna to do my thing again and try to pick up a chunk of concrete and throw it at the cop.
All right.
But this time I'm gonna yell the only Spanish that he knows, and just yell "Buenos dias, pendejos," and hope it means something. Ooh, I got a natural 20.
Nice.
I also got a natural 20.
Well, that would make mine a 22.
Yep. So
And also, Ty goes the attacker.
the Rav, as you throw it, steps in front of it and tries to grab it out of the air. Isn't quite quick enough to grab it out of the air, but it just kind of takes one to the chest with your hit. That was a speedy bit with the Rav. Oof. Okay, it got hit fairly decently in the armor though. So the Rav now knows that you're around, and you know that the Rav is around. Kind of doing one of these things.
Can we like flash gang signs at each other to know we're cool? You know, secret Rav.
Secret
sign.
Rav language.
Yeah.
Alex, the one that you hit in the throat is going to attempt to try to take you down, just tackle style.
I'm going to spin to the side and say, "Ole."
I found my dice.
As I hit him in the back. I got a 23.
I rolled a natural 20.
Damn you.
So
Well,
you
you're
are
not fired, guys, but didn't do well enough.
you take 1 point of damage as he hits you to the ground. So my
he's
D6s
gonna-
are terrible, but my D20 right here was not too bad. And you are now prone. As you were doing that, one of the other two guards that you see starts to try to advance on your position with a rifle out, pointed at you.
I huck a baton at him.
Okay, well, in a second, hang on.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought he was doing something.
In a second, he will. Muffins, you see the Rav that's up top raise his Gauss rifle and shoot at you.
Son of a bitch. I thought we were bros.
You were Crips, he was Bloods. It just happens.
17. Two dodge.
It hits you one time.
On a dick.
Well, the other two go off into nothingness. So, okay. You take. I gotta roll still D6s, so this is probably gonna do terribly for you.
Every time you shoot me, I have to play the "Where the F did my pencil go" game.
Don't get shot. You take 11 points of damage to your left arm
Okay, good. That's
as the
one
crack
ones
of the Gauss rifle.
That's one of the ones that's actually not damaged, so that's
Okay,
fine by me.
nice. Titus, now you can do something.
Okay, so the one guy like pushed me over,
Yep,
right?
he's lying on
There's
top of
another
you
guy
right
with a
now.
rifle. Okay. Well, did I hear the crack from the Gauss rifle?
Yes,
Okay, so now that's the type of day we're gonna do, right?
that's the type of day that you were having now. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my 40 caliber and shoot the guy on top of me in the head. Like stick my gun underneath his helmet and just.
Do you have quick draw or anything like that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right. If not, I was gonna make you
I
roll.
wrote that down.
If not, I was gonna make you roll agility. But since you have quick draw, hit me with that attack. And he's at a severe penalty because he's sitting on top of you.
Yes.
Oh, and I rolled like butts. I rolled like butts, anyways.
Oh well, that's good because I got an 11.
No, I rolled a 3.
Okay, well, so I shot him in the head.
Yeah, that's a called shot. What you got?
Let's see here. Not to tell
Because you're going up under the helmet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna bypass some armor.
Okay, that would be 11 points of damage.
Oof.
That's 11 years of memory deleted.
Let's see. Okay, so when you do that, you do 11 points of damage. He tries to like flinch out of the way, but you definitely get through the cheek and up through this side, so you get like the front of his face pretty well. And
He's having a bad day.
Yeah, he recoils back and kind of falls over. Like, you didn't get a good square shot, like you didn't end it, but you definitely smacked him around pretty good.
So basically, I'm laying on my back, but he's off of me now,
Yep,
and I have my gun out.
correct.
Perfect.
Eve, roll me a perception check, please.
Fine. That'll be a 19.
Okay. As you were coming down the ramp out of this garage, you see a black SUV pulling into the garage, headed up towards like roughly where the GPS tracker was that you left. It is like you two will have to pass each other if you want to get out of the garage.
Well, fuck. I guess we're gonna have to leave the garage. Can I try just like driving not suspiciously?
Very casually.
Give me a drive check.
Why do you have to say those words? They're so hurtful. I got a 17.
Okay. The SUV obviously knows that it's you. That they know that is one of their own. And it swerves to basically try to pit maneuver you, but with a 17, you're able to take the van and just get it out of the way enough, and they will crash into the concrete barrier behind you, and start to, they're not wedged in. They're going to start to try to pull out as you continue to drive off.
Can I flip them off and honk at them as we leave?
That's a free action, always.
Awesome. Thanks.
Catassie, Digi comes back to you and basically comes up, and as you know, Digi is, a digital representation. Right now, only you can see him. And he comes popping out of the screen. He goes, "Oh, hello, 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 hello." And he goes, "Phoom." And he has a picture of Piper and her org structure of all the people that work for her in a convenient little tree that he just goes, and then he takes it as an umbrella and puts it over him. And then he starts to swing back and forth.
Thank you, Digi. Since I'm the only one that can see him, I assume I'm the only one that can see Piper in the org structure.
That particular image, yes. The data is part of the files that he is pulling back for you.
Is there a way I can take like a screenshot or something of what he's presenting, like the way that he's presenting it?
Yes. So you can basically pull out that piece of the data if you wanted to. So like Digi could be holding it, but then you could also go and then bring it up in your hand if you wanted to, or up on one of the screens. And as Digi is kind of swaying back and forth, he looks at you and goes, "Oh, and we should probably go now." And he turns around and you see this little rectangle that is kind of starting to get bigger and bigger. And in that looks like a similar kind of demon character. And it's running towards Digi.
Okay, let's go. Do we go in real life or do we go digitally?
He kind of does the genie thing from Aladdin and just goes, and you see a cable and he goes, boop, and the rectangle blips out, kind of right as the thing is going, and it blips out.
Bury the ring.
He kind of looks at you and goes, they kind of know where we're at right now, so we might want to leave. Like in real life.
We got a motor.
Beep beep, let's go.
And
We're gonna have some friends that aren't super duper friendly.
And it's about the time that you say that, Eve jerks the van off to the side, and I believe you're wearing a seatbelt, correct? Okay. And you just kind of
mind putting it on earlier because Eve cares about me and my safety.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep. Cool. Top of the round. Seeing what you did, Titus, the guard that had shot you with a rubber bullet beforehand drops that gun and pulls out a sidearm. And he points it at you and he says, "Freeze! Freeze!"
Does anyone ever listen when you say that?
Did you say that to him in real life?
Yes.
He fires off a couple shots at you.
I will use this opportunity to roll to the side and get to a knee.
All right. What you got for a dodge? Because I rolled like butt.
Oh, hey, what do you know? I got an 18.
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Yay!
I'm rolling good.
You are not fired. You are not fired.
Okay, so the other guard that you took the baton from is
That I hit in the throat.
Yeah. So he is going to also try to take a shot, but he's taking a single shot because he is all staggered.
Next dice. He is 16.
Okay. I rolled a natural 20.
Owie. Where did he shoot me at?
In the right arm. Nope, left arm. Sorry.
His armor.
Left armor. Sorry. You take 7 points to your left arm.
Owie.
Yes.
I has a flesh wound.
And the third officer is still staggered.
Write that down. Do I drop the baton that I had in my left hand?
Roll me for that one.
I got a 4 on determination, so I'm guessing with no.
Yep, that's a no.
There goes another dice.
Blizz, Bunny Boy is still just working his way towards the gator. You have your foot on a canister of CS gas. What would you like to do?
Well, since I can't crush it, I want to kick it just somewhere away from us.
Okay, roll attack.
15.
Where are you going to kick it?
Away from me and Bunny Boy. I don't care if it goes in the crowd. Just away from me and Bunny Boy.
North, south, east, or west?
West.
Okay. It goes spiraling off across the street, away from where you are.
I think I'd probably follow Bunny back.
Okay, so you two are going to make your way back towards the gator. Muffins, it is your turn, sir.
I'm gonna shoot at this son of a bitch up there.
I knew that was coming. All right.
I'm gonna use my where it counts perk.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Fire 2 rounds from my 20mm at him.
Okay.
So the first one. And second one. Okay. So what's my target? I guess this is the best question.
I rolled an 11.
Well, he got hit twice.
Okay.
So I have a 19 and a 14.
All right, rolls me some damage and a location, please.
So 70 to 2 body.
Okay.
And 40 to 2.
Okay. With two big, I'm assuming this is your 20 millimeter.
Oh, I didn't add my d8s. Hang on.
Well, you don't have to unless you really want to, because
Oh,
that
of
was
course I want to.
exactly as many armor points and hit points that it had in both of those shots. So you put a hole about that big through the middle of that Rav, and the round keeps going in the second shot. The Rav falls from the 4th floor and crashes down behind you, Titus.
Whoopsie.
And it's your turn.
Wait, behind me?
Yeah, kind of behind and to the left a little bit.
So I'm starting to get my exit cut off. Okay.
No, it's not enough to cut your exit off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the guy that shot me, so I got to a knee when I made that one dodge, right? And then I
Correct.
got shot in the arm.
Yep.
Okay. So the guy that shot me, those little freaking plexiglass face shields aren't worth crap. So I'm going to shoot him in the face.
Okay.
Those things don't have much armor to them. Woohoo! 0.2.
That's a hit.
You are taking some damage to the face. Go. Oh, 9.
Okay. All right, that smacks him pretty good. It bounces off the helmet. You see that you ding him up pretty good, but you didn't get a clean shot in the face itself. So his armor, his helmet absorbs a good shot, but his ears are ringing, for sure.
Okay. That's good times.
Yep. Oh, it's not for him.
For me.
Oh yeah.
Plus, he has a kink for concussion.
He is going to return fire at you, sir.
I will take this opportunity to get up off my knee and get out of the way. That would be a 17.
Well, fuck, none of those hit. So when you get up on a knee and you run away, he misses
Moving
both
to the
of the
side
shots.
at least, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
The second guard that you shot is also going to take a couple shots at you.
I will also drive or dodge.
Dodge. Drive, bitch.
I got the exact same roll.
Okay. One is a natural 20 of mine, so you get hit once.
Good. I like this orange one.
You take a whopping 5 points of damage to your right arm.
Yeah, but now I've been shot through the armor in both arms.
Yep.
Well, I mean, if you need a replacement, Blizz has a leg.
This is true.
Shot through the
You made me bleed
arm.
my own blood.
Buddy boy, it's your turn. You have made it to the gator with Blizz. Blizz kicked the Blizz kicked the gas canister away from you two last round.
Oh, okay. Thank you. What a bro move. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna over the Quancom be like, all right, heading out. Zoom.
Oh, you're my ride.
Get in. Get in.
All right, so is it safe to assume Blizz, Muffins, and Bunny all get in the gator for this round?
Blizz, as he's walking back, wants to start handing out some of his white rabbit to like the random people.
I'll let you do that on the way back.
Share
There's
the
some
wealth.
very confused people though.
Now I'm trafficking drugs.
No, you're trafficking somebody trafficking drugs.
Man, that's even like worse.
To the right
I'm
of his
even
right.
actively doing it.
Don't worry, they weren't in my prison pocket.
Also,
No,
can
they're-
I point out that we probably shouldn't leave Titus alone.
Because of fall and break a hip.
Okay, over the Quancom. Everyone, let's fucking go.
Titus, it's your turn.
Hit your life alert button.
Titus goes,
If you hit that life alerted button, somebody like Doc Wagon or somebody's gonna come pick you up.
Titus is like, I'm engaged with 3. Y'all took off. And with that, Titus will take a double tap at the guy in front of him.
Okay. Ooh, that's not bad.
I got an 18 and a 6.
You hit one time.
Let me check that. Yay! Wow, that was absolute fucking garbage. That would be 5 damage to his right arm.
Okay.
So, starting that revolution still fun for you?
Yeah, actually, I'm having a great time.
With all your
You guys are
holes?
the ones that ran away. The cops came.
They're not bullet holes, they're speed holes. Weight reduction.
They make you whistle.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Eve and Catassie, you have an SUV attempting to come back around on you all as you drive away. What would you like to do?
Is there anything in the van I can throw out the back of the van to impede their progress?
There's wires and computers and a table that's bolted down and some chairs.
A chair might do it.
Start checking service.
The bunny boy special, no thank you. I don't have that kind of qualifications.
I
Okay.
do have my C4 knife too,
Ooh.
but we might need it in a pinch.
All right. I would like you to, you're going to open up the back to do this?
One of the windows. Or sorry, one of the back doors, but I'm gonna like tie a wire around one of my ankles first so I don't get chucked out accidentally.
Okay.
Do you want
Use
one of my guns?
use an agility check. And let's see if you could throw a chair.
Seems unlikely with a 5.
So you tied yourself with what now?
Why, like the wires that were hanging about?
Yeah.
I assume they're affixed to the table.
Yeah. A chair stumbles out and is kind of being dragged now, and you're using your strength basically to just like hold on to the top of it, and you're kind of half hanging out of the van.
Surfing the chair.
Yep. Kind of, but not really. Wildling, are you, I'd like you to roll a drive check for me, please. It's time to get the fuck out of Dodge. Unless you want to just turn around and fight it out. That's up to you too. I guess I should say. If you are still driving away, hit me with a drive check.
How close are we to the boys?
A couple blocks away.
How fast does this van go?
I mean, it's a big van. So, you
Yeah,
know.
but I would
5.
assume. Damn it, Joe.
Got him.
Good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you. So this van, you said it had no speed governors and that it's like one of the best vans that they possibly could have because it's a mobile HQ unit, right?
It's like a more armored UPS van.
Damn it, I thought this bitch had more giddy up.
I mean, it'll
The
go
brink security?
eventually. Yeah, it's not a
Hit
Brink
enough.
security van, no. It's usually armored with the Brink security vans.
Look, if watching Fast and the Furious has taught me anything, all vehicles have NOS.
all vehicles could jump from the Burj Khalifa.
Right? She did it for you, Dom.
Anything for Dom.
Yep.
Cass, what do you think we should do? Because you are a part of this as well, and I don't want to just like...
Anything that doesn't involve me falling more completely out the back of this van is a-okay with me.
Cool, can you let go of the chair?
Next round, she could probably try to like finish pushing it out. Kind of
You
thing.
say that and a look crosses my face like it never even occurred to me.
Nice.
Like, swinging my arm back behind me, trying to drive and get you at the same time.
Yeah. Doing the mom on a road trip special.
Yes, the mom reach.
I'll turn this benevolent van around!
Swear to God.
Liz would probably just forget which hand was holding onto the van.
Be like, yeah, I can, and he'd let go of both things at once and barrel roll out the back. It would effectively stop whoever was following us, though.
Yeah, he'll clog their wheels with his corpse.
It would give them a blizzard.
It's already going to be the title of this episode. Don't worry. I wrote it already. If this was happening in Australia, I would call it Blizzard of Oz.
Can we drive this benevolent van into a portal?
We can. That's my choice of action.
Just drive it to the Los Angeles to Australia tunnel.
Wouldn't it be Skybridge?
No,
it's got to be a tunnel.
It's a land down under. You can't get to places under on a bridge.
I just feel like it would interrupt, the mole people and the people of Atlantis who are
I'm pretty sure Australians
civilized.
are mole people.
Well, look at that. We just lost. We just lost.
tonight.
We just lost our Australia crowd.
Then they shouldn't call it the land down under.
If we can get 50 subscribers from Australia, we will mail you Grandpa Joe so that you can feed him to a spider live on stream. I have the power to do this.
Look,
She does.
I'm down with their drop bears. I know that game.
What would you like to do?
Tangent count +1.
that all? Yeah. Can we get the tangent count back up on there, please? That's gonna be a command after tonight.
Well, so what I'm hearing is the van's going to be able to overtake me in speed then.
Eventually, I mean, right now they got to turn around and pull a Yui in a parking garage.
All right, then I'm gonna slam my foot to the ground and try and get us those 2 blocks to the boys.
Okay, give me a drive check.
Okay, and I'm also gonna scream on the quad comm, coming in hot.
Oh, wait, I thought you were leaving us to get away so that we could all escape separate.
Yeah, and then you stayed there. And then you stayed there and you started getting shot at and doing stuff like that. So I figured I'd try and come and get you.
We thought you fell and broke a hip.
Yeah, we heard your life alert go off.
We escaped you
Titus is fine.
We are escaping you too. Because you leave fights after a while. You don't stay there all night.
I'm pretty sure Muffins collapsed a building behind me, so we'll have to work on this.
All right, hit me with that drive check.
In the future.
That whataboutism.
I got a 14.
All right. You come out hot. It does one of those horse kind of gallops as the bottom of the van scrapes and has sparks flying all over the ground. And you hang a left and you start heading back towards where the party's at. And
They don't know it's us.
they don't know it's you. All right. From there, it's 8:30, so we're gonna take our break. We're gonna take our bio break, and then we'll come back here in about 5 to 10. Hang tight, because there's gonna be an amazing conclusion to this episode. I know it. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
Explosions and drugs.
There you go.
There's the name of the. There's the title of the episode.
Explosions
of
and drugs.
drugs.
It's explosions and
You're
murder
giving
and stuff.
Blizz all sorts of ideas.
Not necessarily in that order.
This is true.
Wait. It has to be a truly dope part.
Oh, I've got the dope handle.
Hey, I'm gonna give that to you. All right, we'll be back in a minute. We love you. We'll see you in a bit. At Benevolent Corporation, our founder cared for our world and dreamed of feeding it only the best science can offer. So we pour our assets and our people into bringing you the world's best synthetic food. From meatless meats and soy cheese, to hydrating energy cocktails to keep you at your peak. We create meals so good you'll swear you're addicted to them. Everything is delivered right to your door, so meal planning is a thing of the past, and you can just focus on being you. The best you. Benevolent Corporation. We care about you. Welcome back! Eve and Catassie are on the run and are ducking and weaving, kind of, or sashaying left to right. I don't know. Either way, they're being pursued by a black SUV. Titus is in a fight with a couple of riot police. Blizz, Bunny Boy, and Muffins are all kind of just chilling, waiting. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Doing muffin things.
Muffins killed a guy.
Well, I killed a Rob.
You killed
I don't
a
know
Rob.
if I killed the opera.
Yeah. So there you go.
He's probably having a bad day.
It's entirely possible he's having a bad day. So
Muffins killed the guy. Oh, you mean today ends in Y?
Muffins killed a
do
guy,
what Muffin
ends in
does.
Y.
It's like stupid is as stupid does, but you know,
But with weapons and robs, I
with
think.
shooting and
Yeah.
explosions.
All right. We left off with Catassie and Eve. And so we're going to pick up Titus's fight here. And I believe, Titus, you are in a pitched battle with technically 3 riot police, but you decided to shoot one in the head, so he hasn't quite gotten up yet. So one of the guards that you've been exchanging fire with is going to fire a weapon at you.
Well, I imagine I'm going to get myself out of the way. Is there any cover?
There's a pillar you can get around eventually, but it's a little farther away, and then there's the police line that is broken.
All right, I'm
with
going to move
Rico
toward
in
that
them.
pillar.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna move toward the pillar. That would be a 14.
All right. Hit you one time.
Yeah, but not through the armor.
Nope.
Of
Great.
course, I'm not wearing a helmet, so that could be problematic.
My terrible rolls continue. That is 7 damage to your right leg.
All right, well, that's still some armor. We're good.
All right. Second verse, same as the first.
Ah! Oh, that was a much better roll. 21.
You dodge both of them, so you make it towards that pillar. Just gunfire. Ka, 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 ka. And as you duck behind the pillar, pieces of concrete kind of flake off with the rebar.
Cool.
Bunny Boy.
Is this quarter, half?
What's that?
The cover, is it quarter, half?
It's half.
Three-quarter?
Yeah, it's half.
Okay. It gives me a bonus, though. I
Yep.
need that.
Hopefully they're not using phosphine blasters. Ignore cover.
Bunny Boy.
We didn't write those.
It is your turn. You have an assembled motley crew at your gator. Many people are fleeing the scene, And you heard over the comms that Catassie and Eve are headed back your way.
Like towards the party?
Towards the party.
Okay. Well, everyone, we're just all standing near the gator.
Yeah, it's like a cool band photo right now.
Okay. All right. So we don't necessarily need to meet up here. Let's just pile on. Come on, just get on in here. Let's go. Get out.
Okay. Muffins Blaze, you good with that?
I'm gonna stay in the vicinity, but I'm not gonna totally hop in because I'm gonna see if Titus needs help on my turn.
Okay, Blizz, what you gonna do?
I'll probably jump in the gator and be looking out for people trying to shoot at the gator because the gator's fun.
Okay.
And if they shoot at the gator, I'll shoot back.
Muffins, are you gonna hold an action or are you gonna do something in particular?
No, I'm just when it's my turn, I'm just gonna legitimately just ask him if he needs help.
Okay, well, it's legitimately your turn. So,
Okay. Hey, Titus. Or sorry, Titus. Do you need help?
Can you get a clear shot without shooting me again?
Who says I want to shoot at him?
And what use are you?
I can distract them. I'm bigger than you are, so you could hide behind me.
Well, you're quite a ways away from me, so I don't know. Figure it out.
Do you want us to come pick you up?
If you can get over here without blowing the mission, you gotta remember the point was for you guys to get the data you need.
Well, that's not my department.
Oh, that's right. It's Bunny's department. This is Bunny's up.
Wait. He doesn't have the truck or the van.
Yeah, the van is they have the van. They're doing that. We're just being the distraction.
If I
well,
don't
then
have the confirmation that you guys are dusting up and getting the hell out of there at some point, I'm coming to the location.
Look, I'm fine just peacing out.
Because that's who I
We're
am.
working on it.
Hurry.
We're working on it.
Work
Get the
faster.
data.
Because I'm speeding your way.
Yeah,
Bunny boy,
Technically, they have the data.
how do you feel about using your ride
Then
to
get
go
outta
pick up
here.
Titus?
We have a van following us anyways. Bringing them back around will just make it so you guys can shoot at them.
Just trying to get Titus so he can. He's been trying to fulfill his Vini Vidi Vici thing. His fantasy.
Do you want to go pick him up in the gator?
Yeah, let's go. Swing. Let's swing over there and do it.
So
Do we
hop
hear
into
this
the back of the
conversation?
gator and hold on to the roll bars and prepare to shoot at the popos should it be necessary.
Bunny, give me a drive check then. Let's go, wheel man.
Let's do this. A 13.
Okay. It's kind of slow going at first. Like you try to speed off and you like fishtail it around. But people are still running past you, and being who you are, you're not just going to use the bumper, right? Like you're trying to kind of like weave around them and like
Yeah.
like do one of those kind of things. So it's a little slow going, but you'll get towards where Titus is next turn.
Okay. Sounds great.
So I'll hold an action for if cops shoot at me.
Okay. Titus, it is your turn.
Kind of using the pillar as cover. I'm going to try and tag the closest cop twice. Woohoo!
Oh, not bad.
Ooh, that was good.
Are any of the
Hang on.
people we arm doing anything?
Oh yeah, no, they're taking out the other cops and things that are going on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
there was a whole line of things that have been happening.
Yeah, that's a 22 and a 19.
That's 2 hits. I thought I was doing well with my 19.
What you get? All right, screw it. I don't need that dice. I got more. All right, so that would be 8 damage to the face. for the first shot. And it would be 7 damage to the left arm with the second shot.
Okay, so his helmet is fairly cracked and bunked up and things like that. The rest of his armor looks okay, but you're able to kind of stay behind that pillar and stay pretty well hidden. The rest of like Rico's team and things start to beat down what is left of Benevolence forces, and you can hear Rico himself basically scream out like, let's go! Party's over, man! And he will take one of the flashbangs off of one of the Benevolent guards and just do one of these chucks up way above you all. And you just hear, and I guess you could actually kind of see the reflection of it as well. This just from wherever he hit it. You don't know if it was effective or not, but he's causing enough trouble for you to try to get away. Eve, you are actively being pursued and you are headed back towards the boys. When you turn,
I didn't know Ben was here.
What's that?
That I didn't know Ben was here.
That boy thirsty.
When you turn the corner, as you were only a couple blocks away, and as you turn the corner towards it, you start seeing the crowd again, and they are all fleeing away from the scene. So you are going to have to slow down or run them over.
Am I on a 2-lane street?
Yeah, it's a basic 2-lane street. Yeah.
How close is the van? And how close am I to the crowd? Like, am I in between the 2 blocks? Am I through 1.5 blocks?
You are
Kinda.
in between the 2 blocks, and the van is starting to come out of the parking garage. So as you guys had turned the corner and started back that way, the van is probably about a block or so behind you.
If I took like a quick right, would I be hitting, like if I took a quick turn, would I hit the crowd? Going the other way?
Not yet. You have the wherewithal to see the crowd coming towards you. If you took a right, you would be going behind the Benevolent building that you already at. So there's like the cross streets that go around the building, and then another block or so down is where you basically pulled out and left, and the next street over is essentially behind the Benevolent building.
And if I took a left, it would be going alongside, basically.
Yeah, you'd be kind of looping around the parking garage and heading away from that Benevolent building.
All right, so I'm going to take a left.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming... Did I hear everybody picking each other up on the quadcoms to make sure that they were getting out of there?
In some version of manner, I believe that is what you are hearing, yes. Unless somebody wants to, disagree with you.
Let's...
Okay. So if you hang a left, and you are headed up, basically, you're going to be headed towards the interstate, or what is the highway, essentially, that goes across Angel City. It's this big 8-lane, per side of the road kind of highway. Catassie, you are still hanging out the back of this van.
Let go of the chair.
Well, okay. I'm gonna try.
Just give me a strength check. You just kind of dump the chair out and just, pull yourself back in, close the door, kind of get yourself back into shape.
how does an 11 strike you?
That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not the most graceful way that you've ever closed the door in your life, but it's been enough to get it out. And so like it takes you pretty much your entire turn, but you dump the chair out. You almost fall out as well with it. You're kind of like, and then you grab the door handle, and as like basically it jerks a little bit as it's shifting gears essentially to get going. That little bit of jerk kind of helps you get the door back closed, and then you fall prone in the back of the van.
It's the little jerks that help you out and when you need it the most.
Yes, child labor.
Okay. Titus, you are being shot at, sir.
Hey!
It's your round to be shot at again.
Well, that would be a 4.
Okay, well.
Roll better.
He's gonna be hamburger before we get to him.
Yeah, we're still good.
You
still good.
You take 12 points of damage to your chest.
Ow.
It's fine.
You're
It's
not
just excess
good
blood and
anymore.
meat.
You're not feeling so good anymore, huh?
That was the last of my armor. And
Okay.
a little bit of meat.
All right. Well, second verse same as the first because they're starting to kind of creep towards you. You basically took out. That was a natural 1. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I just chucked that dice.
Wow.
Who's next?
This has to be a record.
At least you guys know I'm not like cheating.
No. I don't have to worry about that with you.
That's exactly what a cheater would say.
He's building up
A
trust.
cheater wouldn't give themselves a 1 when he's about to get shot again.
You take 12 points of damage to your left leg
All right, that's still good.
and 10 points of damage to your right leg.
Is there a part of you other than your head that hasn't been hit yet? No,
Yes.
actually.
No, there's not.
Both
Hey.
arms, chest, both legs.
All
Hey,
right.
if Titus needs it, I know a good surgeon for replacement limbs.
What?
No, I'm good. Thanks, Liz.
Why don't you just take one to the dome to round it out? I'm pretty sure you get a Steam achievement for that.
All right, buddy boy, it's your turn, sir.
I didn't know about the Steam achievement. Otherwise, we've been up in the fray a little more.
I think Blizz already got it. That's how we
Okay.
found it.
I am continuing to resist the urge to mash on the accelerator through this crowd of people
Okay.
to get to Titus as I hear various sounds and
Now-
grunting.
As you get closer to it, Rico jumps up on the gator and just kind of like has like one of the rifles that Titus gave him, kind of wave it in the air, and you kind of, it's like you break the surface of the water a little bit, right? Like you get through the crowd slowly without really hurting anybody, and then you get to the part where everybody's fighting, and now it's kind of, you got a little bit more of a wide berth where they broke through the gate and everything like that. And as Rico jumps up and starts to kind of celebrate on top of the gator, he just kind of looks at you and he's like, let's go, let's go.
Okay.
Or you can, keep doing what you want to do.
I mean, yeah, and I'm just gonna keep driving towards Titus, where I think Titus is. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you got it, and just. But we're going to get Titus. That's the main thing.
Okay, so you have a couple of choices to make then, because what you can see in front of you are two riot police sort of inching their way. You can see Titus off to the left behind a pillar, and you can see them
forgot my
shooting him.
Damn cover bonus.
I see the police officers that are shooting at him.
Yes. That also
Whoa.
goes for you and Blizz and Muffins.
Well then, just okay. Time to aim the car and press the gas down.
Give me a drive check. I will roll to see if they can get out of the way of this.
This is suppressive fire via a vehicle.
Suppressive fire via vehicle. I like that.
That's the first time I've ever heard that term used that way.
I rolled a 23.
Okay. Alex, how much damage do you think a gator can do?
How fast is he going?
He's accelerating like 25, maybe. Because he's
Do you want
coming.
me to look up?
I mean, I'd give him a D12 per
Dude.
10, so probably. 24, 30, I mean, I'd give him like 5d6.
5d6. All right. Roll 5d6, sir.
In case you guys want to know how we designed the game, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, we're rolling.
Math.
I was about to look up the actual gator acceleration, like speed tests. 21.
That hurts both of them. They bounce off of you. And they go prone. Let's see if they drop their weapons.
Can I bonus action back up? No, I'm kidding.
All right, they hang on to their weapons. But that does leave Blizz and Muffins in basically base-to-base combat with them.
Well, I'm going to use my PL-50 and then my small arms master and
Okay.
shoot one of them twice.
Oh, okay.
First one was a 15 plus 4,
Okay.
and the other one was 20.
All right, those two hit.
So, I need to roll where? 3. 8, 4, and 7, and then one more, and then 6 for damage.
Okay, so you blow through the armor on one of them. And he does not look good at all. You definitely see a little bit of blood coming from the chest area for that. Muffins, what do you do?
You know what I'm gonna do.
I still have to ask.
I'm gonna shoot at the cops with my minigun.
Yay!
The ones that are threatening my good friend and confidant, who I have never wronged in any way, Titus.
Just don't shoot me again like
Lies.
the last time.
Yeah, where's he at? Can I get an angle on him without shooting at Titus?
If you roll a 1, you're hitting Titus too. Let's put it that way.
Well, how much do you trust your luck, Titus?
I don't.
Well, you're lucky there are no one.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, that's... How many shots was that?
5.
Yeah, well, you know, it was like a decent chance it was something that happened.
So my lowest score would be a 12. A 12 or 13.
So, as Bunny, as you come in like a bowling ball. No, wait. You came in like a wrecking ball. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, one of them's a natural 20 if this helps you flavor.
You basically 7-10 split them to either side of the gator. And Blizz just kind of reaches out with his gun kind of like this and just like that. And then the same thing for Muffins from the backside is he's, you know, his minigun's on his arm and he just kind of like puts it down and if the camera is pointed at you, Bunny, there's just like of red that kind of comes up and then rains back down on either side. It doesn't get on you, just in the peripheral.
Can we do those?
Scott's guarded.
Can we do one of those weird like static slow-mo shots?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you know, the scene that the camera's panning around.
Yep.
Yeah, with everything.
Exactly.
Thanks.
It's exactly like that.
Excellent.
How far
I mean,
away?
wait.
How
Go
far
ahead.
away is Titus after our sweet maneuver?
Oh, like 10 feet, maybe. He's just kind of like right over there. That's what I'm saying. If you had rolled a 1, you'd have hit Titus with at least one of them.
So I'm gonna, as part of my movement action, I'm gonna jump out and head over towards Titus.
Okay.
You need a lift, Grandpa?
I mean, kinda.
I'm gonna scoop him up next turn, and I expect what's the name of that song?
Chariots of Fire?
Let
Be
it
my
go.
hero, baby. That's the way of the pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So Enrique Iglesias?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to begin slowly disassembling muffins. I don't think you're gonna have a chance to pick me up because I think it'll be my turn before then. Fortunately.
Yeah, it is actually your turn right now.
Can Muffins like sprout some like long silky
will-
blonde hair?
I will do a running. Are any of the cops still standing?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna fire a couple 3 or 4 cover shots down the down that general direction, and jump on the back of the gator.
Okay.
Run!
We zoom out of that piece of combat and then over to Eve and Catassie. As you are closing the door, Catassie, you see that familiar black SUV turn the corner and start making their way towards you all. So as you close the door and you fall back onto the deck of the back of the van, you know that the SUV is headed towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Eve that we haven't lost them.
Assholes. I was trying to be extra spiffy.
Maybe your asshole needs to be less spiffy.
Are you saying their assholes are spiffier than my spiffy?
Yes, their assholes have outspiffed you.
Got her.
Well, I suppose we must outspiff them back.
Eve, when you look in the rear view on the sides of the van, you can see that the SUV is gaining on you all pretty quickly.
Do we know who they are?
Give me a perception check.
We're at 15.
Okay. They look either one of two things. They're not the usual SUVs that you're used to from Daddy Z. Because you know what his people look like. They look like they could be Corp Forces or they could be PD. They have that kind of armor on.
Like my peeps.
What's that?
They don't look like my peeps.
Not
just
like
trying
your
to
peeps.
roll through with a disguise or something. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, well then I'm gonna make sure that I yell over the quad comms that we have somebody following us and then give everybody our position. And let them know that we're trying to go for the interstate, but our vehicle does not go very fast. So we need some assistance. Help!
Okay.
Y'all were so quiet.
Please perform one assist.
I have a bogey on my 6, okay?
Use the boost to get through.
Just the action button.
There aren't even any yellow triangles painted anywhere on the street. There is no boost.
Where are my power-ups?
You're just like your father, Fox.
There are no blue tortoiseshells in here. This is not a mobile command unit. They ain't commanding shit.
Again, help!
You do see them have to swerve out of the way for the chair that's in the middle of the highway, though, or on the on ramp that you guys are going up. So there is that.
Fuck 'em.
But they're still gaining on you pretty good. What would you like to do? Anything? Or are you just gonna continue driving, or?
Can I stomp on the gas pedal harder?
I mean, you're flooring it, and so
Okay.
it's gaining speed and stuff like that. But they're gonna catch up to you here in about a round, probably. And then you guys will kind of be neck and neck a bit.
And I'm assuming this is still a mechanical engine, so there's nothing that Digi could do to make it faster, right?
Digi cannot bend the laws of physics. No.
I mean, you can firewall that bitch, but it's still basically a go-kart motor inside a truck.
Listen, we are defying the laws of physics daily, so don't even.
I mean, also fair.
Also, every other law that we possibly could defy. So
Look, I'm gonna claim standard ground law. They shot first.
I warned them 3 times to make my day law.
At that moment, too, your glow goes off, Eve, and it is Felipe.
I'm gonna answer it on speakerphone, hands-free, because I'm not an asshole.
Hey, girl, where you at?
Hey Felipe, just kind of driving away from a party. I might need some help.
Where you at?
Going towards the interstate, going real fast. I got a couple of silver rectangles on the back of my van. May have borrowed the command center. There's a black SUV after these.
Oh shit. All right, patch me through the glow. I'm on my way.
Boop.
He's like, stay on the line, okay?
Okay.
All right. Catassie, do you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna look around the back of the van to see if there's anything that's like take another glance around to throw out there to be assistive at all.
You
Would
can
you
throw
like to borrow my AK?
Yeah.
I also have a shotgun.
Flash them. We might distract them and they'll crash.
Like all I've got is a PL50, so if you've got a spare AK,
I'm gonna pass it on back. Be nice. Her name is Bessie.
Okay.
hello, Bessie.
All right. You can take some shots this turn if you want to. You can kind of lean out gangsta style if you'd like.
Do I get any modifiers for that? Do you add anything to that?
It's your agility score bonus plus your roll.
13.
Okay. Because you don't have a proficiency in rifles, correct? Okay. Well, with a 13, you plink a few off the front of the SUV. It's armored, but you make contact, so you are knocking away at it basically. Let's see.
I'm good with that.
They're dead. That's dead. Bunny boy, what you want to do? Where you want to go?
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, we're heading away from the chaos.
Okay, you're gonna drive away.
Yes, we're gonna drive away.
We should
and,
go
like,
help them out.
Yeah, we're gonna communicate with them, let them know that we're on our way over.
Okay, so
We're gonna meet them up.
you guys probably still have Catassie's feed patched in, because she had been sharing some of that stuff with you. So you will know that basically where you kind of like Dukes of Hazzard through and ran people over, you can kind of you just take a right and start going off in that direction, and you could be following. Like, give me a drive check. Let's see how quickly you can catch up to them.
You got it, bud. Tribe check. 23 again.
Okay. So with that, you basically like bust over some tools, you go through a couple of garbage cans, and then you come busting out the chain link gate, and you see a chair sitting in the middle of the road. And then as you pan up from the chair, you start to see just the sort of the tail of this black SUV just kind of cresting over the hill and going up towards the highway from there. And you have Titus on the back, you've got Muffins on the back, and you've got Blizz in the passenger seat.
Are there any fruit stands nearby?
No, there are no fruit stands nearby.
Sounds great.
Does anybody else want to do anything, or is this becoming a chase scene?
I
shoot at the thing?
Yeah, how far away are they?
This isn't a chase scene, it's a goddamn arms race.
Nice.
Well, Muffins is there, yeah.
Can we shoot at the truck?
You can certainly
The
try.
SUV? I'll take 2 shots.
How far away are they?
Well, if you want to, all right, who all wants to take shots? Because I'm going to go in your order. Blizz, are you going to take shots?
Say, Blizz is probably going to wait till he gets a little closer because, you know, he's got pistols mainly.
Okay, is Muffins going to shoot?
If they're close enough.
Miraculously, there's a little John in the back of this mobile command unit who goes, shots, 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 shots.
I mean, my minigun has a range of 1 mile. I don't have the range written down for 20 millimeter, but I assume it's pretty fucking far.
Okay, so in initiative order, it would go Muffins, then Titus. You guys are essentially firing at the same time.
So I'm going to attempt to wait until it looks like the enemy van is not in a direct line with our friends.
Okay, that is not possible this turn.
Okay, then I'm going to wait until then. But I am, however, going to very irritatedly restart my Enrique Iglesias song and crank that shit up to 11.
Okay, so Enrique Iglesias is now got to get added to the Angel City Stories playlist on Spotify.
There you go.
Titus, you can still take a shot if you would like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would point out, I am learning. I made sure you were not in the way before I shot.
Oh, hey. Even my penalties, that's not terrible. That's a 19 and a 14 to hit the SUV.
Okay, so both of those, I mean, you're hitting a big black SUV that's, I mean, several
I'm
yards
also trying
away.
to distract them.
Okay.
And make the SUV realize that they're now being chased by people with guns.
Okay. So your pistol shots just sort of start to spider glass a little bit on the back. It's very obviously armored. And they kind of plink off the back sides of it and things like that.
That's okay. It's compromised.
Yeah. So in that order then, Eve, I need you to roll me a drive check, please.
Okay.
And Catassie, you will be up next. That's a nat 20. I need the air horn sound. Just whoop, 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 whoop. Oh wait, here we go. Nice. All right, you guys start pulling away. So basically, as Catassie leans out and takes the first shots, you just stamp harder down on it. And as you start to crest the hill, you're not having the torque, you know, going quite as much. So you can start actually gaining speed going in that direction now. Catassie, if you want to take some more shots, you're more than welcome to.
I'm good with that. Lil Jon inspired me. That's a 16 if I don't get bardic inspiration for Lil Jon.
Unfortunately, Little John does not give you bardic inspiration. But a 16 for that will still hit because I rolled a natural 1. So again, you're starting to spider up their front glass, and starting to put some bullets into it from there. It doesn't go through the armor just yet, but you are letting them know that you're not going down without a fight. For the gentleman in the gator, the back doors of the SUV open up. Bunny boy, if you would like to dodge the minigun that comes out to fire at you all, please roll me drive.
Okay. 20.
Okay. You son of a bitch.
Can't beat me. I'm too good at driving.
So it comes up, it spins up. You just get the, and then as you weave the gator through traffic, it just draws a line trying to follow you, but it doesn't hit you all. It is your turn, sir.
This is a scene from Transformers, is what this is. Like,
I didn't know. Okay, I haven't watched
Who's
those.
the
So
Shia LaBeouf?
I'm just saying, like, it's a very Michael Bay, like,
Yeah.
Transformers, G.I. Joe.
yeah, I
with
mean,
The
you
Rock.
guys are the ones that, well, I say you guys. Titus was the one that started a fucking riot in downtown Angel City. So I'm just saying.
I'm gonna just go ahead and declare that Lance is the Shia LaBeouf here.
Okay, all right.
Only because I don't like him.
Of course.
You say, what am I gonna do?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna keep dodging and yeah, try to get closer. I guess that's what Muffins needs, right? Is to be closer.
Closer, and not with that dodge, you're not necessarily in a direct line of sight anymore. Like in a perfect like line with even Catassie's van.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna try to get closer and just keep dodging.
Okay.
I don't think I can do that while also having my handgun out, so I'm just gonna keep focusing on driving.
Okay. Well, you've got some turrets around you at the moment, so you're probably okay with that.
Probably okay. I mean, do I get a drive bonus for super concentrating, having both hands on the wheel?
I mean, you get your standard drive bonus. You don't drive at a penalty at that point. So like what you just added to the ad, and you added your agility bonus and your drive points bonus right there, right?
Yes, I have 7 points in driving.
Fantastic.
And a 3 bonus in agility.
Oh, okay. So you're adding 10 to every roll.
Yeah, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
I just want to make sure. It's kind of your
got
job.
Plus 10.
Plus
Plus
10.
10 to driving checks. Yeah, I was making, yeah.
Okay. All right. It's the boys on the back. It's your turns.
Fire.
Muffins, are you going to fire as well? Liz,
Yep.
are you going to fire?
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna fire some shots with my 20 at the van.
All right. Muffins,
What order
Blizz, Titus.
Yay.
I do have a question. Do I need to make a drive check with these 20mm rounds going off in the back of the vehicle?
Well, the barrel's pretty long because it's probably sticking out over the front of the windshield.
Okay.
It's a golf
So I
rifle,
would say it
right?
depends on how much it makes you. No, it's a Bushmaster.
20 mil.
Oh, it's a Bushmaster. Sorry.
So I guess it depends on how much it would freak Bunny Boy out.
Not just the force is all I'm wondering about.
No. Nah, you're
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, eardrums may not be too happy, but
Also depends on what kind of rounds he's firing.
No, it's he got into the Gator, and it's a very baby driver kind of thing. He's got headphones on with like loud music playing and stuff.
I feel bad for all those people I shot over in the crowd early.
Again, it depends on what kind of like.
It's a little late.
Is your standard loadout armor piercing or high explosive rounds?
I think I'm using AP right now.
Okay.
It's probably a little freakier because it's a straight trajectory.
So I got a 14 and a 21 to hit. Non-natural 20.
They see that you are shooting back at them, and they dodge your shots. And one explodes at the left tire, one explodes at the back of the right tire, but they keep moving on from there. Blizz,
well, at least it didn't hit our friend.
it did not hit your friends. You are doing better than you usually do. Blizz.
I'm firing my 45 and then my PL50. The 45 got a 14, and the other one got a 21.
Okay. You hit with one of them. Just give me a total damage because I don't know where you can hit it from. And then Titus, what would you like to shoot with?
Same thing I have. It's the one thing in my hand, my pistol.
Your
Alpha
pistol.
strike.
I hit him for 21.
Nice. Okay.
I got a 4
Uh-huh.
and a 12.
Okay. Your hits kind of plink off the armor, Titus. Blizz, your shot actually, because they opened the back doors to get the minigun out, you actually like start putting rounds inside the car with that second shot. Eve and Catassie, it is your turn.
I'm
Fail?
still shooting people.
Okay. You roll to shoot. Eve, what would you like to do?
I guess I rolled to drive.
Okay.
Do I see everything that's happening around?
Out of the side
noticing the
mirrors,
shit.
yeah, you see a gator coming up over their crest too. So with
Okay,
an
I'm gonna
800-pound
let
Rov on the
Felipe know.
back.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Felipe know that we have help incoming and to let him do what he needs to.
Okay.
19.
Ooh. So with the 19, you start to shatter the windshield, and you hit it so hard that they do that thing where they have to start pushing the windshield out so they can see where they're going. And so they start to push the windshield out, the passenger side and stuff like that, and it starts to just kind of fall off the car and kind of skitter off onto the highway. Eve, what would you like to do?
I rolled a 14 for driving, so I'm just gonna try and keep my shit together.
So with all of the crazy explosions and everything that's going off around you, you are able to kind of like hone in at the moment and sort of like kind of get in and out of traffic, because as you can imagine, an 800-pound Rov cresting up onto the highway from around there doesn't make for the best of times for everybody else that's also on the highway. And so there's some pileup happening and things like that around. But you do a pretty decent job kind of like maneuvering around it from there.
It's my crisis focus.
Yep.
I got this.
Over your Quancom, you hear Felipe go, "Oh, that is a lot of explosions. But do a favor for me, darling.
Yes, dear.
Duck." And I need Bunny Boy to roll a drive check.
Oh, fuck.
Ducks?
I thought he said weast.
Weast. 28.
Should teach Eve how to drive.
Joe, I will come over there and give the shits.
So as you drive by, Catassie takes out the window, and they push the window out, and it goes skittering across the highway. They pull up side by side of you all, and when Felipe says duck, You look over to your left, and there is a Jeep driving by in the opposite lane with Felipe sitting out the back, very much like Muffin sits out the back of the Gator, with an RPG in his hand. And as you and Catassie both go, oh shit, and do one of these things, the RPG goes through one window and out through the other window and straight destroying the car next to you. I wasn't going to do it that cool, but Felipe rolled a natural 20. So now he gets the cool fucking factor that he destroyed the car.
What the fuck? That's
Pete,
actually in game too.
And as you see this, you see the RPG hit the car and it just kind of blows off the side of it and it crashes into the retaining wall on the right. Now, as everybody starts kind of screeching to a halt with a 28, you're kind of like, nope, fuck that. And kind of get a wreck around to where the Eve and Catassie are, and you can kind of pull up to the side of them. And as Felipe is driving away, he just kind of gives you one of these and then just sits back in the Jeep. Sets the back down.
I love him.
Now,
Fruit Felipe.
the question is, what do you guys do now?
Drive away?
Well, where though is the question.
Well, leave the van.
For a while, I'm just gonna sit there like, holy shit, just happened.
Leave the van,
somebody-
take the cannolis.
Marvel.
Could somebody drop me at my truck in that alley?
You would technically have to double back to do that.
Oh.
We're on a bridge, right?
Yeah, you're on an elevated highway.
Are we over land or water?
It's mostly overland. Yeah.
Okay, so like jumping off with safe and really like
Yeah, you probably don't want to do that.
Just leave the van. We can get all nice and cozy in the Gator for a little bit and just get out of this immediate vicinity.
Okay. Eve shaking her head no, that she doesn't want to do that.
no. Pete has given one of our cats an entire paper towel roll to play with, and she is savaging it right now.
Savage.
Oh.
And he's not tired.
It was sitting on the floor. I did not actively give it to her. She just decided, fuck this thing.
All right. Actually, I have an idea. I'm going to give Hades a quick call on the glow.
Okay. He picks up.
Hey, Hades.
Hey, mon ami.
What's up, man?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
I need a street doc, somebody who can keep things quiet.
Oh, I got just the man for you.
I'm just gonna shout in the background. He's
address?
leaking.
I send it to
Please
you
don't-
over there.
Don't bleed on the crown, please.
Wait,
Or
hold on a second. And then he pulls up and you see him kind of like look off to the side and he goes, that y'all?
I've already done that.
I know my work when I see it. All right, I sent you the lane. You go see him. You tell him Hades sent you. All right.
Appreciate it, brother.
Tell Miss Eve I say hello. And
I will.
and tell Catassie I say hello as well.
I'll let him know.
All right. Good luck, my friend.
And over the quadcom, I say, Hades says hi. Mostly to Catassie and Eve, and fuck the rest of you guys.
Hello, to
Sweetheart!
Hades, and fuck all the rest of these guys.
Didn't say hi to Muffins. Oh, kind of rude.
Don't bleed on the chrome.
Okay. So what's the order of exfil here? How are you guys gonna pull this one off?
Well, I'm gonna fold Muffins back up
Okay.
under her tarp. and disconnect. And I don't know, I guess we can just get super friendly.
I'm about to say, we're all pretty cramped in here, aren't we?
I can call JB and have him tow Titus's car. No questions asked.
Oh yeah, have him tow it to this address, and I give him the doctor's address.
Okay. I'm texting him.
It's perfect.
JB sends you a text back and is like, you mad fool? That's in the middle of it, right?
No.
I thought it was no questions.
I mean, it's just gonna cost you a little extra. All right, how about that?
That's fine. And I want to give him like an extra 30% or whatever.
Okay. I get it back to you. It's gonna take me a little bit though. I gotta get around and then another around.
Okay. Peace sign, fist sign, rainbow sign, heart emoji, and just a bunch of capital A's and okay, sounds good.
He gives you the fist bump back.
Yes, bros.
All right. So you guys are all basically getting into the gator essentially?
I guess.
Okay. And you're going to take Titus to a street dock. Does that sound about right?
Believe so.
Okay. Just checking.
I mean, I can grab an Uber if you're not comfortable there.
I remember the escort mission. It was awful.
Well, I mean, at this point, we're going to have the gator detailed anyway, so might as well just bleed all over the place.
I say I could offer Titus one of the white rabbits to take the pain away.
Oh no.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Good. I'm okay.
I mean, you want me to get back into muffins and plug some holes?
Ow.
You just sit there quietly.
What? I saved your ass.
Titus should probably get high on White Rabbit and work on Excel spreadsheets
No gratitude.
about the fluctuation in prices of white tube sucks.
I really think it was more Bunny crashing into all the cops that saved me.
I shot him, and then I got out and gave you a boost. And I serenaded you with sweet songs from Enrique Iglesias. What more do you want? Next time I'll bring some appetizers too while I'm at it.
Actually, you know what? It's always Eve who's bringing the appetizers. You never bring anything to the party, ever.
Yeah, so ungrateful. You don't even
Hey.
participate with the food.
Hey, I brought
Okay.
drugs, so.
Like Liz brings
Acceptable.
drugs, right? Bunny brought you guys over on what sounds like a badass sleepover. Okay.
Well, it's fine. Next time you're like, "Oh, muffins, come help me," I'll be like, "Nah, I don't bring anything to the party. I don't even know why I'm here."
Hey, he brings the fireworks.
All
This is
right.
the perfect time to cue in Hero while he's like doing his pity party.
I think that's how we're going. I think that's how we're going to end this particular session. Is you guys start weaving your way through traffic and heading off as the sun is going down because it is getting a little bit later in the day. You just hear, "I can be your hero, baby," but just these two just arguing like an old married couple.
And it just fades away into the distance as we
And
drive
then
away
we
from
get
the camera.
DMCA'd.
Well, no, I'm not actually gonna play it. I'm just, if Twitch thinks that my voice and Enrique Iglesias' voice is the same, bless them, because they are weirder than I thought.
They DMCA'd Metallica on their own stream.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Bit player says, "I bring the tunes to the party. You can't have a party without the tune."
Goodness.
I don't know.
All right. Thank you all for joining
Eve
us
always
tonight.
brings tamales.
Eve does always bring tamales. Sometimes they're wrapped up in paracord and can be used as a flail. That's going to be a thing soon.
It's perfect.
Yep. Cool. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed. We now have a lot of fallout from tonight's episode that we have to deal with. So we will see you again here, 7 p.m. Pacific, twitch.tv/Identico. Go tell your friends, tell everybody, tell your mom, tell your dad. If they're squeamish, it's cool. Next episode will be different.
Be your hero, baby.
We harmonize on this. It's like a
The next
4-part.
episode
Kiss
won't be any
away the
different.
pain.
Yeah. Until then, keep up with us on Twitter at Identico. We're also on Instagram at Humanoid Games. You can find out more information at playidentico.com. And we'll be back here next week having some fun, having the chuckles with you all. Until then, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, drink your water, take your vitamins, wear a goddamn mask, stay the fuck away from everybody else.
Shoot first, ask questions.
Looking at
That's-
you, Texas.
And Mississippi.
And Mississippi.
Just saying, we wrote Texas out of the game for a reason. I'm just saying, you're proving us right. Anyways,
Most of all, stay beautiful.
stay beautiful. We love you. We'll talk at you next week.
Your hero, baby.
Good night, everybody.
I can kiss away the pain.
For $9.95 a minute.
I can
Be your hero, baby.
You're welcome.